Now we have, I'm not sure, Sammy, Helen, are you with us? If you're ready.
Yes, I am. Assalamu alaikum to everyone, and
Walaikum salam wa
very
rahmatullahi
good
wa barakatuh.
afternoon.
Good afternoon, Sammy. How's everything, brother?
Alhamdulillah, all is good, all is good.
Super, super.
Also for me, this is Helen. Hello, everyone. I'm also ready.
Hello, Helen. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you, Dr. Basim.
I'm not a doctor. I'm an entrepreneur, small entrepreneur.
Okay.
Doctor of
I'm-
entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
That's too far from being true, but I'm a social entrepreneur and a system engineer actually, and the manager director at Mount Cloud and a few other startups, and yet to come. So we are now starting our session with the fintech, mobile payment ecosystem, multiple electronic know your customer digital wallet, anti-money laundering, intelligent voice control, with Helen San, senior marketing manager of fintech at Will Cloud. Nice to meet you, Helen. We never spoke
Nice to
before.
meet you.
Yeah, and as well Salman Sami, business consultant director of digital transformation at Will Cloud. So Helen, the
Yes.
stage is yours, please.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you are. You have something to
Yeah,
share?
I see.
Okay.
Okay, Sammy. Yeah. Sammy will take the
Actually,
lead, I think.
actually, Basim, the format is that it's going to be a shared session in between myself and Helen.
Oh, that'd be
The
great.
initially, some part is going to be delivered by myself. And
Okay,
then I'll be sharing, I'll be asking Helen to continue when it
sure
comes
thing.
to the other details of the solution.
Sure thing. Feel free to manage the whole the session the way you like. Okay.
Perfect. So initially, Helen, I'm going to be sharing the slides, and then once it's your part, then you can share your, from your desktop. So it's easy for you to control,
Okay,
okay?
cool. Okay. Okay.
Is the screen visible?
It is.
Yes.
Perfect. And okay. So thank you, Basim, again to give us the floor to discuss yet another very important leg in the transformation journey. And we have been discussing over the period of last 2 days many exciting concepts and ideologies which are actually already converting into real-time opportunities and projects. So one of the most important in this whole journey is fintech. And if you can see, the title we have decided for this session is Igniting the Business Momentum with Fintech. So why the word igniting? Because it comes all of a sudden like a boom, and it helps and it boosts all the other businesses which were kind of dream doing digitally, virtually. But now with the help of this fintech technology, now we can think of any business to be online and transform ourselves as far as the practices and the businesses are concerned. So this is why we kept the name, and the following session basically we are trying to prove that why igniting and boosting is the right word to be used for fintech within the digital transformation journey. So I'm going to skip the couple of slides because we have been discussing this, and now by this time Whale Cloud should be known to our audiences and our relation with Alipay and Whale Cloud. I will just go directly to the factors, which help us boost this digital transformation within the fintech domain. So there are some changes which are there in the traditional businesses, and which are actually helping us to leave the transformation journey. So the first one within this is internet development, limited service ability, less customer dependency, and differentiated demand. Out of many other, like boosting of the consumer side and retail market coming into play. And we have been discussing e-commerce all day yesterday. So we can see how we can connect these two legs together in the transformation journey. And then there are some new participants and new competitors like the OTTers. They are coming up into the play. So when we combine, most importantly, boosting of the 2C services, big retail strategies, and new participants and competitors, and when we combine these kind of changes and take these into the consideration, we need to think and decide how to move forward. And possible way forward is to refine ourselves, to give up, and how we can refine, we can customize and personalize the solutions within the transformation journey by providing intelligence at the doorstep. And in order to fulfill all this, this combines the physical fintech digitalization inputs. The previous four comes as an insight for the fintech industry. So when we talk in terms of fintech industry, it means that we need to be very precise in our strategy, whether it's on the mobile or any other means. And we have to make ourselves digital when it comes to our thinking prospect, and also the way we approach towards towards the business. By being present in all the social medias, to be digitally alive, and making use of the digital business, the concept of the digital business within the transformation journey, using the fintech as one of the key and more important feature in this journey. So this basically also help us to define a kind of a roadmap, you can say, or let's say the way forward. So it can be having, it can be divided into certain things. Again, one thing that we have been emphasizing over the period of time is that transformation is a step-by-step journey. So we can start up with a financial IT sector in order to enhance the efficiency, so that to bring in the core banking, accounting system, loaning process, and clearing of the system more easy and efficient, with automated flows and everything online, so that to improve the business efficiency from any opportunity to be in realistic approval of that. Then we have the internet finance, so that to be connected digitally, and thus expand and extend our approach to anywhere around the globe at any time, and through any digital channel that we want to, which includes, like, if there is an internet banking, if there is an internet and a facility to be connected to the internet, so we can make possible for all features like internet banking to come into the existence. Virtual banking is a very important thing that Helen is going to explain, that now we do want banking, but we don't want banks. Like when I say we don't want banks, it means that we don't want to go to banks and stay in the queues and everything. We want everything to be done at our doorsteps. So how to make that possible, including the mobile payment services and so forth and so on. And then we cannot ignore a very basic insight of innovation, so that to give a full-fledged end-to-end fintech platform, if there is a requirement from any of our clients, that we don't want only the financial services. We want an end-to-end platform, financial platform, on top of, let's say, financial cloud, to be provided. And we want to serve each and every aspect of daily life a person is going through. And if you remember, I ended and I concluded yesterday's e-commerce session that the digital core space or digital workspace includes e-commerce, fintech, and the services that can be from IT or the CT. So you can connect that, if the platform is there, it is very easy for you to onboard the e-commerce service or a fintech service or even the traditional services within the telco domains, or the IT services within that domain. So this innovation, how we can bring this innovation is in order to transform the business and take all the measures, because when you're going digital, and that too in a financial sector, there is a lot of risk that you have to overcome. So are you capable enough to have all that risk management? And then chatbot concept, where you're talking to the robos for all the different types of advisory, bringing in the AI aspect in the financial industry as well. And then the international intelligent customer services, the same concept of bringing in some of the scenarios that I discussed yesterday as a conclusion of the AI session as well, that how we can case by case and scenario by scenario, how we can link the AI factor into different dimensions. So these are the background, or this is how we can empower overall financial industry with the help of the technologies. So based on the challenges or the need of the market, and what I have explained, like the three different legs to empower the fintech industry, we as Whale Cloud have several solutions in terms of financial cloud, then mobile payment solutions, digital banking solution, and the risk control. Now, some of these solutions have already been discussed or under discussion with I remember Ghulam Qadir's session on the first day, because he was giving an entire end-to-end product portfolio session of Alibaba. So some of the modules or some of the concept will come again, because we are a very proud strategic partner with Alibaba Cloud and their system integrators in the international market to sell the Ali Cloud. And then mobile payment solution, we are again very proud partners with Alibaba, Alipay Plus payment system, and we are again the system integrators for them, enhancing, and basically our expertise remain the same. We are taking care of the business mid-end, and they are taking care of the data and the AI mid-end in all these kind of solutions, so that we can come and serve our subscriber base. Then the digital banking solution is also one of the most important solution within the fintech industry. And finally, it is going to be the risk control and how we can enhance real-time eKYC. Now we are talking about real-time, and this is something that I have been emphasizing in the previous two sessions. And you will see in my yesterday's session of AI, I let you see the real-time intelligent AI based eKYC and how it can be done, because once it is related to your commerce platform, and if you're buying something, one is searching and just searching of many things, but if you are clicking to pay for certain thing, it means that actually you are interested in that kind of an item when you are searching the internet or searching the e-commerce website. So that makes us in a good position to take that kind of an input and insight for a real-time campaign that we can create later for the same product over the same period of time. So this is basically actually the actual eKYC that we think can bring it and play its part. So as of now, I will be taking care of financial cloud solution, and then I will be handing over the stage to Helen for mobile payment, digital banking, and risk control solutions. So the first solution for us to discuss is the financial cloud. Financial cloud is nothing different but what we have discussed in the first session, but for some of us who like in the attendees who are attending this session, just to give that, with Alibaba Cloud, we can provide an end-to-end financial cloud with an infrastructure as an infrastructure. And then on top of that financial cloud, we can sell different types of solutions and products on top of that cloud. So as you can see, like all this MPaaS, it's a mobile platform or a message platform as a service. We can provide that over the cloud. Then anti-fraud, AML, anti-money laundering, fraud, risk control, mobile payment like e-wallet, eKYC, and credit scoring. But one of the most important, that cloud computing as an infrastructure. On top of that, then you have your the platform as a service things, and then you have the distributed core systems, and then building upon that, you have the big data platform, because I told you that they are handling Alibaba is handling the business mid-end and AI part, and then we are basically handling the business mid-end, where we are providing the business processes to be fulfilled, multiple financial sectors, including the banks, the stocks, the insurance companies, the fundraising companies, or fund providing companies like the loan, and the regulators itself when it comes to the fintech regulatories. Some of the reference case scenario within the microfinancing is 310 credit loan. What are this 310 means? That we have minimum of 3 minutes for filling a form, then it takes around 1 second to get it approved, and we have zero human intervention. So this is a case study for my bank, which is the first bank in China to completely run on the cloud since 2015. And what is actually what we have provided to them is the financial cloud itself. We have provided them the cloud based on which they are developing the Ant Group and Alibaba Cloud Platform, mobile internet platform, financial big data platform, and all the cutting edge technologies to be provided on top of this platform. So now it is like, around 3 trillion loans have been granted using this cloud, and we are serving like more than 50 million SMEs in this case. Financial cloud, another reference that we have is from Bank of Nanjing, and Whale Cloud headquarters is also based in Nanjing, and this is the place where myself and Helen and even Angela, all three of us, we are coming from. So a very beautiful place, to be honest, a cheap, luxurious place with an ancient preservity, to be honest. So we have been serving the Bank of Nanjing, as you can say, end-to-end journey, right from IaaS, PaaS, DaaS to SaaS, and then on top of SaaS, we are giving the innovative services to the Bank of Nanjing, so that they are capable to fulfill, application scenarios like the payments, of course, digital life, insurance to be provided by the bank, financial products, and other investments. And then we also are covering multiple channels. Yesterday, this was also a question, and we were discussing that, how we can, e-commerce, it was a question from e-commerce. And I think Abdurrahman asked this question that, how to manage the omni-channel effect, whether and how we can see that how this omni-channel effect can be done. So yesterday, even I told you that omni-channel or a multi-channel effect basically depends upon the requirements. As soon as we are getting that these channels needs to be integrated, so we can integrate to those channels. If the requirement is to create the channels and then do the integration, we can do as a pre-integrated end-to-end solution as well. So Alibaba Cloud has provided all the IaaS, SaaS, and the DaaS services with the basic IaaS services like the Apsara stack includes the computing services, the OCSs, the OSSs for the distributed, for the storage, and then the relational databases services as well. On top of that, providing the high scalability and elasticity when it comes to the platform as a service, modules. And then for sure, that the database as a service, we are providing Max Compute or Ocean Base or Pi that has been discussed yesterday as well. So all these services we are also, capable to provide to Bank of Nanjing. And then on top of that, we had like online finance services and online to offline or offline to online kind of an app where we start our journey, let's say online, and we go offline to get something. It means that, we choose some product, something, and then we want to test that product within the e-commerce database, and then we go and check the product, and we can make using of our mobile payment system. So this is what we have provided as Financial Cloud along with the services to Bank of Nanjing. One part is already covered. It is basically the Financial Cloud. Now, what benefits? Because you know that cloud, Alibaba is basically the provider of the cloud. So we support the implementation as an SI for all different types of cloud, whether retail, whether financial. What value we are bringing as a package on top of the cloud when it comes to the application domain. As you can see, like the third party here is Alibaba, Alibaba Cloud or any other open stack that we have. But the value that Whale Cloud is bringing is in terms of charging of those services, whether they are the cloud related services or whether they are the traditional services. Charging for all these kind of services like the computing service in the IaaS or the PaaS or SaaS based services, whether they can be charged or bill. Yes, they can be charged and bill, making use of our cloud revenue engine. So we call this a cloud revenue engine, where we have our own portal, homepage, self-based portal, and the platform admin portal. And the look and feel is the same as you see the Alibaba Cloud page in Yemen or any other place. And then we have the business operations center. We take the lead in the business operations for how to organizing the customer and the products and orders and ticketing, along with the traditional charging centers, invoicing centers, and the payment centers. So once the payment comes, it comes to the payment center, and then the information is being updated where necessary required within the modulars architecture. And what kind of cloud offering we can provide, as in the first slide as well. We have the mobile platform as a service. Then we have the mini programs to give an end-to-end effect in a super app. We can provide Alipay Plus services, AI visions, smart ID cities, compute services, storage, network, and database services. So it can fulfill all cloud-related services, and on top of that, our own innovative SaaS-based services that we can put on top of this cloud. And we will be making use of this charging engine. We call it a cloud revenue engine, so that to charge and bill for all these services that will be provided. And the whole concept is what we discussed in Ghulam Qadir's session as well. We call this as a local public cloud solution. So we can provide this a local public cloud, let's say to the any of the telco like you, and then they can be the owner of this cloud, white labeled with, let's say, uCloud, and then they can sell these services through this cloud, making use of this cloud revenue engine. They can charge. So this is the concept of a local public cloud, where it will act as a private cloud for you or any other organization, and then it will act as a local public cloud for other enterprises or SMEs who wants to rent these services from the cloud. So what are the basically managed services processes for the cloud adoption? The managed services processes remain the same, like the platform tools that we can provide is the cloud management platform, cloud revenue engine, PaaS, CI/CDs, because we are dealing in the microservices architecture, so we need to be prepared. All the AI related tools, migration tools, security tools, and the DevOps tool. So this is our success case stories with our customers, like mobile, China Mobile, and then EasyPesa in Telenor, Pakistan, and then the iCash and Zen and all. So these are the consult from the end-to-end managed service provision. We are providing not only the consultation services, but we can do the migration, the development, and fully manage the cloud for our operators, where we can deal with different types of cloud. For the local public cloud references, as also highlighted by Ghulam Qadir in his session, we have been successfully implemented a Zen Cloud in Saudi Arabia on behalf of Alibaba Cloud as the system integrator and the front faces, and we are handling, even as of now, we have a team which is managing, doing the MSP, the managed services processes. And then the second one is in Telecom Sigma, which is basically by the name Flow Cloud in Indonesia. So it's a very high social value in fighting the COVID. So this was the key highlight point. They were taking care of how to fight out this, whereas the main commercial value within the 1.5 years, they were very smart. They go step by step. Initially, their cloud only used to sell EAS-based services like the computing services, the ECSs and the OSSs and the RDSs. And later, slowly and gradually, they started putting, when they gained the trust from their local market and people taking more and more and renting these services, then they stepped up in and into the platform as a service and the SaaS-based services. So this basically concludes my session for my part, which is basically a summary on the cloud solutions, is that we are there for cloud infra together with Alibaba, and shoulder to shoulder for their on top of their cloud. We are not only have the capability to manage the cloud, but we can also provide a revenue engine for charging all the cloud-based services. And some of the services that I have been discussing in my session, starting from mobile wallet and Alipay with an AI vision. Super app is going to be the final thing that we will be heading up to in the transformation journey. And we will be having lots and lots of marketplaces, whether it's the AI marketplace, whether it's the APP marketplace, whether it's the API marketplace. So we'll be having these kind of marketplaces. And as far as the industries is concerned, we will be having a telco OSS maps. We will be having the CT and the IT kind of services, even like, online stores, gaming. Online store means the commerce, gaming services, streaming services. And we can also support third party, because we can ask the third party to join this platform, and we can, gain the revenue from both sides. Like we can ask for the commission for using our platform for the third party, and then they will have their own subscriber base. So they will ask the subscriber base to fulfill the services using this platform. So you are actually gaining from both the sides. So this is basically the concept. And we can provide managed services no matter what kind of cloud it is. We will be happy to handle the cloud as one of another key important thing in our portfolio as being Whale Cloud. So having said so,